Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into her side, Chief. We was coming back from the island of Trinan to Leyte. Just delivered the bomb. The Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for a half hour. Tiger. 13-footer. You know how you tell that in the water, Chief? You can tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't know, that was our bomb mission was so secret. No distress signal had ever been sent. They didn't even list us overdue for a week. First very light, Chief. Sharks start cruising by. So we formed ourselves into little tight groups, like the sort of like you see in the calendars, by the infantry squares, and the old calendars like the Battle of Waterloo. The idea was the shark come to the nearest man and he starts pounding, hollering, and sometimes that shark goes away. Sometimes he doesn't go away. Sometimes the shark looks right at you, right into your eyes. And the thing about a shark is he's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't seem to be living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white. And then, then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red. Despite all your pounding, all your hollering, those sharks come in and they rip you to pieces. By the end of the first dawn, we lost 100 men. I don't even know how many sharks there were, maybe 1,000. Almost 100 men. I don't know. They averaged 6 an hour. Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robbins, from Cleveland. Baseball player. Bosun's mate. Thought he was asleep. Reached over to wake him up. But he bobbed up and down in the water like he was a kind of a top. Upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half, below the waist. At noon, on the 5th day, a Lockheed Ventura swung in low and he spotted us. A young pilot. A lot younger than Mr. Hooper here. Anyway, he spotted us, and a few hours later, a big old fat PBY come down and started to pick us up. That was the time I was most frightened. Waiting for my turn. I'll never put on another life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went into the water. 316 came out. Sharks took the rest. June 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.